All right, yeah, we good.
Welcome back. Host Cooper Shepard, joined by my co-host Colby Bethea. It's been a long time. It's actually been only a week. Actually, not even a week since we were in here. We recorded an episode. It was absolute garbage. Threw it away. Mics weren't working. No clips out of it.
It was rough.
It was our rough draft. We're here now. We're warmed up. This is getting posted no matter what. So, clip farm the best you can. We've got a lot to talk about. College football's back, which means we're back as well. This Saturday. It's starting again, the best time of the year. Where do we start? What is on your mind today?
I think on my mind right now, only because it's tomorrow, the Oklahoma State game. They have a.
I didn't even know they played tomorrow.
They play a UT Tennessee Martin or something.
Oh.
Something. They play nobody. Illinois State. But a lot of question marks with that football team. I heard this, and I don't know if it's true, but there won't be a single player on the starting defensive side that played with each other last year.
Wow.
They just got like a whole bunch of random dudes off the street.
They're gonna win 4 games.
It's gonna be a long season for the Cowboys fans. They're gonna have to buckle in. That's the first thing on my mind. The game, and it's gonna be shit weather probably. It's gonna be raining. It's not gonna be a fun time to be out in Stillwater, and they're gonna be watching a 2 QB system for the first half. Hopefully they can blow it open, but
good thing nobody here probably cares about Oklahoma State.
The locals care. The locals care. We'll always keep up with the Cowgirls, the Cowboys. I don't think this year is going to be too hot for them. I don't expect much for them.
No, there's not much to expect. I don't even know. I can't name a player on that team other than the kid from OU that went to Heritage Hall. Outside of that, I can't.
Gavin Freeman, yeah, that's the wide receiver. Yeah, no, I mean it's a bunch of ragtag couple of guys. Allegedly Mike Gundy had this rule where there's no cussing in practice, even for coaches. There's no cussing. Well, that changed this year. So now the team they're angry.
Okay.
They're saying cuss words at practice now.
Okay, so they might go over the 4.5 wins.
They might get 5. Wow. They might get 5. But I don't expect a lot from them Thursday night. I think Boise State also plays.
Yeah.
I don't know who they play, but I'm not too high on Boise State either. Friday night has a couple good games that I will be gambling on.
Who's playing Friday?
Friday was Baylor and Auburn. Can't wait to see Jackson Arnold's debut back in his home state. Hope he poops down his leg. Hope he folds under pressure. I hope the power of Waco and David Koresh, I hope they can all come together as one and just mop the floor with Auburn. I don't like Hugh Freeze. He just reminds me of a creep. Like, I think if I was in the same room with Hugh Freeze, he'd make me uncomfortable. I hate Jackson Arnold, so I can't wait for the Baylor Bears to go out there and hopefully maul them by 1,000. But I don't want Jackson Arnold to get hurt because I want him to come to Norman. That way we can beat him by 50.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Redemption for last season, because last season was atrocious. But a couple good games on the early slate, and then obviously the monster Saturday wake-up call. I don't even know. I mean, drinks will be flowing. I don't even know if food will be done yet. 11 a.m. by time number 1 versus number 3 kicks off.
Yeah, it's gonna be that's gonna be insane. That's probably there's always like one big week 1 matchup, but I think this is probably like the biggest week 1 matchup I can remember.
I think this game can only help either of the teams. Like, I don't think a loss here, unless it's by more than 2 touchdowns, I think that would have a little like, okay, hey, they did get pushed around a little bit, but I think this game only looks good on both teams' resume.
Oh yeah. Like if Texas loses by 3 points, like they're going to be looking, playoff committee time comes around, like they're going to be like, okay, well, that's a good loss.
Yeah, they're going to say
Ohio State.
It'll be better than a lot of teams, probably best win.
Yeah.
It's a good loss.
Yeah.
But I don't know if Arch can do it. It's raw.
That's
same with Ohio State, Julian Sayin, new kid on the block.
That's a huge game for 2 QBs that are. I guess Arch has played a little bit. Quinn was out last year, but it's his team now. Like it's on you, bro.
The spotlight. That's all I've been hearing all the offseason. Arch.
And
is he on the cover of the new one?
No. There's a few guys. Maybe he is. I don't know. But this is the game where if Arch plays good, the media, oh my gosh, bro, the hype is already insane. If Arch plays good and they win,
what's good?
They're gonna be give him the
250 and 2 tutties, no picks or
yeah.
See run.
I think he can run. A couple. Yeah, he's got some legs.
Oh man.
Honestly, if he even plays half decent and they win, they're gonna be give him the Heisman. Give him the Heisman.
Yeah, as long as you can't say the game was on Arch, he'll probably still end up the Heisman favorite after week 1.
Yeah.
Unless Jeremiah Smith has a nutso game. But wide receiver, I think it's hard for wide receivers to win the Heisman.
All right, let's get into your great note taking. Colby laid out a perfect outline for this episode.
I'm nice with it.
This is what we're going to run off of today. Let's start with... all right, let's just make our picks for everything, all right? Let's start with national champion. We'll come back to this, and we'll see where we were at.
I didn't memorize these now.
Top 8 contenders: Clemson, Texas, Bama, Georgia, Ohio State, Penn State, Notre Dame, LSU if they beat Clemson.
Yeah, that's an if. So it's really 7.5.
I would take that one off. LSU ain't winning it.
I like LSU if they can pull it off. I like LSU a lot. I like Garrett Nussmeier. But I don't like Brian Kelly. He will be the team that holds. He'll be the reason why the team doesn't win a natty. But I think I got some studs, man. I think Louisiana's fired up. I don't know. NIL money's flowing in with a couple of these baseball kids that have gotten drafted recently. Things are good down in Baton Rouge and Cajun County.
Yeah. Have you seen that dude that had brain surgery and they were talking about Brian Kelly didn't reach out to him? He's paralyzed now. He was at LSU DB.
Yes.
And he got misdiagnosed
with the Ryan Clark interview.
Yeah.
Well, I have an even wilder story for you about Brian Kelly. Google Notre Dame Brian Kelly student filmer. And I'll leave that one at that. We can't talk about that one on the pod. But yeah, if you think Brian Kelly can't even treat his players right, imagine how he treats student staff.
All right, I'll look into that after we wrap this up.
It's crazy.
Remind me about that.
You'll have to. That's why we need a little guy in the corner to be like, "Hey, what's up with that?"
All right, let's go. Who you got winning the natty right now?
So I put Clemson on here. I still feel very strongly about that.
I agree.
Cade Klubnik, it's senior year?
Yeah.
Senior year, and he's a red shirt, or was he a true freshman?
Yeah, this is his last year.
I mean, he's done after this, regardless.
Yeah.
I like Clemson a lot. I think their team on defense is really strong. I think they're going to have probably one of the best defenses. I mean, granted, they do play in a powder-soft ACC. Not a lot of competition on their schedule. If they go out and lose to LSU, that might be their only loss this season. I mean, maybe one more at the end of the year just because you never know.
Yeah.
But I really like Clemson. I mean, they would be a absolute lock to make the playoff, barring any crazy circumstance that Cade Klubnik's elbow falls off.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I would put the house on Clemson making the playoff, winning the ACC, being a one-loss, two-loss playoff team. They're still doing buys, but it's the best 4 teams get the buys this year. Conference championship doesn't matter. It's the best 4.
Yeah.
I think they'll finish in easily one of the best 4. I think you'll have to at a 1-loss or 2-loss conference championship or conference champion with 1 loss coming to an SEC team that's probably going to finish in the top half.
Yeah. Okay. So is Clemson your natty winner right now?
Clemson is my natty winner. If I had to write on the whiteboard and hang it up behind us for the season, it'd be Clemson. I put Texas on here second. I like Texas. I think the reason why I don't have them at number 1, obviously Arch. Haven't seen him play a lot of meaningful, not necessarily meaningful, but haven't seen him play complete games.
Yeah.
Where it's mattered. And so, I mean, he played against ULM, but General Booty was the freaking quarterback. I mean, get real. But I didn't put them as first because of the game against Ohio State. I have some doubts.
Honestly, I like Clemson too, but for the sake of us not picking the same things, I'm just gonna say whoever wins the Ohio State Texas game.
That's a good one. Think Ohio State can run it back?
they could, but like that's hard, bro.
They get Quinshon Judkins back. If he freaking comes back from the Browns, you hear about that?
Yeah.
Browns fumbling rookies. Bengals guy Shamar Stewart, he got signed, right?
Yeah.
I think he got signed.
And they got Trey Hendrickson too.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, so Clemson, I'll just say winner of that Ohio State game. Now, as far as teams like Boise State and SMU last year that were, kind of surprises. These teams where the 12-team playoff, get schools that opportunity that they wouldn't have before. For my dark horse, I'm gonna say, which I guess I couldn't. I was gonna say Texas Tech. I don't know if I can say that though because like they have a good chance to win the Big 12.
You think so?
I mean, I think anybody has a good chance to win the Big 12.
I like
that conference is, it's wide open.
In the episode we discarded, I'd said that I think the winner of the Kansas State-Iowa State game, I think that's probably going to be up there with like Texas Tech. Mm-hmm. They're going to finish 1, 2, and 3, I believe. Arizona State, their quarterback's returning. Yeah. The only person they really lost, obviously Cam Scattaboo was insane.
Yeah, that dude's a dog.
Insane. But and I do like them. I think their head coach is a great dude. That's someone you'd want to go play for just alone. And then obviously, who doesn't want to be on campus at Arizona State? But I like all four of those teams. But I also would have to agree with Texas Tech being a dark horse. You can't go out there and spend all that money and go. And just have a bad roster. And you always know they're going to hang 50. Yeah. They're not going to have the defense, or they haven't had a defense, but they're going to have a good one. I like Miami as a dark horse. I don't like Carson Beck, but also Powder Soft ACC schedule-wise. I think they can sneak in with, if you just look decent enough against Notre Dame this week, just look decent.
Yeah, just don't lose by 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, and then don't get embarrassed by Clemson. They play Clemson. Is the ACC everyone plays everyone?
I'm not sure.
I would imagine so, but
probably yeah.
If they're a 2-loss team and it's Clemson and Notre Dame, that's a great 2-loss football team. It's a great 2-loss football team.
Yeah.
And I think Carson Beck, as much as I hate the dude, I think that he has shown that he can manage the game.
Yeah, he's
if there are people around him. He's a good game manager.
He's a good quarterback. He's just not. You can't rely on him to win you the game.
You don't want to be down by 6 and you're like, hey, dude.
Win us the game.
Lock it in. Probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
I put Iowa State. I liked Iowa State. It would have been Kansas State. Kansas State would have won. By the way, did you see Avery Johnson's dad and his brother?
I did.
Throwing it down in the parking lot. There's this huge puddle. And his dad, it looked like his dad was putting the whooping on him.
Why? Does anybody even know why that happened?
No, but I imagine it was over some brews. Probably too many Guinnesses were shared in the crowd. Maybe somebody was like, Avery's gonna have 2 passing touchdowns. Maybe someone said that. Maybe someone didn't.
But it's his brother and his dad. I just don't understand why.
That's why I think it's either. It was alcohol, just we lost, this is your fault, or blah, blah, I can't believe we're in Ireland, blah. Or I think someone was like, yo, we need to put $1,000 on Avery to have 2 passing touchdowns, or some sort of prop. And Avery didn't hit, and they're like, that's your fault. That's what I think went down. You're in another country fighting your son on the ground. That's a lot of people didn't know Avery Johnson was black.
I was about to say I learned that this week when I saw his dad. I was unaware.
You saw his curls, just what do you think?
I just thought he had curly hair. I don't know. I guess
just another brother like me.
I guess all y'all whites with curly hair.
Just another brother like me, man.
But yeah, that's probably embarrassing for him. I'd be embarrassed. That's humiliating, especially after a loss.
Avery Johnson.
Yeah.
Is it worse than Patrick Mahomes' dad getting DUIs?
I don't think so.
During the play, wasn't during the playoff run?
Yeah.
Whenever I got a Shefty update about that. It's breaking news. Patrick Mahomes Sr.
I think it is worse because Pat Mahomes is like
at least established.
Yeah, like people like
some respect on his name.
Yeah.
Just a college football quarterback.
And then it's like, dude, like this is and it was his dad and his brother fighting each other after he just lost in Ireland, and he's gonna have a 2-week hangover from the game. Like,
yeah, like Kanye West said, it's just family business.
Yeah. Where were we at?
Talking about some dark horses, but I was saying I like Iowa State. I would have liked Kansas State if they would have won. Obviously OU.
All right,
nice little dark horse.
Let's pick conference winners quickly. Try to put it in a clip. I'm gonna go big. This is probably all chalk. I haven't even looked, but let's say Texas Tech, Big 12. Actually, it's not chalk because who's favored to win the SEC?
I would assume Texas.
Okay, well, I say Bama wins the SEC. I think Bama.
Bama. All right.
Just watch.
I'm saying
Bama's winning the SEC.
I'll buy in.
Yeah, Texas Tech, Big 12, ACC. Got to go Clemson, and then Big 10. We'll go. Is Penn State crazy choice? I'm going Penn State.
Did you know James Franklin is 4 and 20 against top 10 teams in his...
It's a new year.
Not when your head coach looks like the dude from Key and Peele. When they brought him out and he did the... Oh, my God. I'm not a believer in Drew Aller. Penn State? All right, that's fair. Did you give us all 4?
Yeah.
Who'd you say for... You said SEC, Bama.
Texas Tech, Big 12, ACC, Clemson, Big 10, Penn State.
Okay. SEC... Probably gonna go Texas or Georgia. The reason why I'm saying that's because they play each other in like November.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. You want games, but like that's an awful by the schedule makers.
Yeah.
As to me, that's too far late in the season because people are gonna look too closely at that game when it comes down to like.
Especially
resumes.
like if Texas loses to Ohio State and then they lose to Georgia.
It's an awful.
Yeah.
But
it's the SEC gauntlet, bro.
It is. Welcome to the SEC. Just means more. Probably gonna go Texas and the SEC. Big 12. Probably gonna rock Iowa State, Rocco Beck. ACC, Clemson. Obviously, I mean they're my natty. And who else?
Big 10.
Big 10. Oh, the worst conference of them all. It's like 4 teams. I mean, honestly, there's a world where I can see myself betting Michigan, just as little. Hey, why not? I mean, I gotta go Ohio State though.
Yeah.
I mean, until you beat the champs, you gotta knock off the champs.
Yeah.
So I'll ride Ohio State.
All right, that's valid. I like that. I can't disagree. I just gotta.
You gotta change it up. You can't ride.
And I also, I want to hear some people raging in the TikTok comments. So I gotta like. I'm not saying everything that comes out of my mouth in front of this camera I fully believe or would put money on.
You gotta reach for the clicks.
Yeah. So, like most of the people that just saw that clip probably aren't watching the podcast. So,
wait till they hear my Heisman favorites. People will get a kick out of the Heisman favorites.
All right, well let's get into it then. I strongly disagree with your Garrett Nussmeier being the second. If that's what this list is.
Yeah, I numbered him next, so that way you knew where else. I like Garrett Nussmeier.
Garrett Nussmeier's not going to be in New York.
Yeah, he will.
Nah.
Go Dyers! I think so. I told you Jeremiah Love in the Scrapped episode. I put him at 6th. Obviously, John Mateer. Huh?
Did you change your mind?
I liked him, and then I looked at the Vegas odds, and I was like, well, my number 1 can't be like some dude that's 30th on the list. Like, all right. But I want to, I mean, what? Plus 3,000 odds. He's my long shot on here, and I have him at 6th. I mean, John Mateer, I just put him on there because I like OU, and he got 8th. Drew Aller, I did put 5th. Depending on the season. It's not a bad bet.
I don't think Drew Aller is a bad pick. I don't think he'll win it. But
coming in at 5th?
I don't think he'll win it, but they have an easy schedule.
It's lined up for him to win it.
And, I mean, if he does his job, I mean, it's possible. Very possible.
Put Jeremiah Smith as 7th. I think it's going to take...
He's a receiver. You got to...
Now that Travis Hunter, after he won it last year, I think that set the... I'm not saying you have to play both ways now as a skilled player.
But as a receiver, you're probably going to need, like, close to 2,000 yards.
Like, something that people are like, this guy shouldn't be playing college football.
Yeah. So, I'm going to go with my pick at... Dude, I really like Lenoris Sellers, too. That would be so cool to see him win the Heisman.
You like Lenoris?
I do.
I put him at 3rd. I like the goggles. I respect the goggles.
But I'm gonna bet. I'm gonna just say Cade Klubnik. I agree. I think he's gonna. Yeah, I think he'll be solid, and obviously, I think they'll win the conference. That they're better than the competition, and yeah.
How do you think their defense is gonna be so good? I mean,
they're just setting it up for them.
I mean, I'll be interested to see, like at the end of the year, how many touchdowns they score when the starting position was in the opponent's side of the field. Like how many times like they got like a like punt return or an interception or fumble, and they only had to travel 40 yards to punch the ball in. I mean, I think Clemson's going to dog walk folks in the ACC. They have like a top to mid-tier SEC team playing a Big 12 schedule.
Yeah.
That's how I'm looking at Clemson this year.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. So Cade's your pick?
Yeah, Cade Klubnik.
Okay, so if you have Garrett Nussmeier as 2nd, then you think there's a pretty good chance that he could win it.
I do think so.
I completely disagree, so explain.
I think he's set up to be one of the better quarterbacks this year in college football. Solo, like, not saying that they're going to go out there and be 12-0, but I think they're going to have a very Jaden Daniels-like season where, like, the team wasn't necessarily, like, competing for much of anything, like, playoff-wise.
Yeah.
But he's just putting up stupid stats with some good players. I mean, Clemson or LSU, they have some people coming back. I don't know. I like Garrett Nussmeier a lot. There are rumors of, like, he might have, like, hit the portal last season. He would have been my number one quarterback in the portal if he would have hit the portal.
I just don't see it with LSU. The Jaden Daniels year, like, I feel like Jaden Daniels was more of, like, he was more electric. Like, Garrett Nussmeier's not going to be running around like Jaden Daniels was.
But I think when he's
so he's going to have
has like 40 touchdowns, that's fine.
I mean, if he has 40 touchdowns, then that might be a different story. But I just don't see that happening.
I think
LSU's like mid. Like they're good, but like they're good.
Well, I mean,
I think
Brian
they're going to get
Kelly,
exposed, and they're going to go like 8-4, 9-3.
I mean, with Brian Kelly, all they do is they score 50, but they give up 60.
Yeah.
And so that's why I think. But as long as they can swing a couple of those games, so their record is looking half decent at the end of the year. I mean, I see another year where it's literally set up to me to be like a Jane Daniels type season where the team's not that good, but stats, he just has a stupid season.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be rushing heavy as Jane Daniels because I think they're going to sling it around. But I like Garrett Nussmeier a lot.
All right, we'll see. We'll come back to this when he's not even in New York, and we'll see how you're feeling. OU team preview. I'll let you kind of run through this. I see on here though, dream scenario 9-3.
I mean, obviously, like
that is an absolute pipe dream. That's not happening. I like how you put it in there though.
But yeah, I wanted people to put a little high, mid, and low. Dream scenario, obviously going 9-3. The 3 losses coming to Texas, at South Carolina, at Bama. I'm marking all 3 of those down as an automatic loss this season. I've already put it down in my head. I mean, it would take the sun to open for us to beat Texas. And then Alabama, I feel like this game means a little bit more to them because they were supposed to, like...
Yeah.
That was a bad game for them last year. That was a bad game, and that hurt the program. That hurt the program a lot. So I think that one, I'm chalking that one up as a loss. And at South Carolina, Sandstorm starts playing. They start waving the towels. Lenoris with his goggles starts running around. I don't think we win that one there. But that's the dream scenario, 9-3. Sneak into the playoff as a 9-3 SEC team. Maybe, hopefully, catch like a Miami at Miami first round. That would be great. Go beat them. That would be cool. For my realistic, like what I think is going to happen, probably 7-5, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think the 5 losses being Texas, South Carolina, at Tennessee, at Bama, and we drop that last one to LSU. I think that game is going to mean a lot for LSU because they're going to need to win that game to like potentially get in. That game decides Brent Venables' job, in my opinion.
Maybe y'all will be 5-6, and then
Senior day, so we can go back to the Insight Bowl, the LASIK Clear Sight Bowl. No thanks.
I like how you put Fire Brent 6-6.
Yeah. If you lose to Michigan and then lose to the other 5 teams I just listed, Texas, South Carolina, Tennessee, Alabama, LSU, 6-6, you're gone, buddy.
Y'all have a hard schedule because like that's not even like.
I don't want him to get canned, but he's looked really, really weak in his pressers this week. Did you see his clip about
you? Yeah. Which one?
What he said about his predecessor, Lincoln Riley?
He said that he had to like rebuild the program from zero or something.
Buddy, that was 3 years ago. Most of those dudes aren't even on the team anymore. Like, I get it. Oh, life was hard. We're moved on now. Like, that was 3 years ago. I just think at what point do you look at yourself in the mirror? Maybe I'm not the guy. Maybe I'm not the one.
I think that point's going to be maybe this season. We'll see.
Michigan and LSU.
Yeah.
2 big home games for us, for us as fans and paying customers. There's a reason why I didn't renew my tickets this year. I got no faith in the guy. They're not going to get a dime from me. I'll go to Campus Corner and help the economy. F the program. No, I think Brent might be gone. But, I mean, obviously you can't just be like, hey, will you be the defensive coordinator?
Yeah.
I don't think that he's fit to be a head coach, and I think he's realizing that. So I'm hoping that, like, there's this coming to Jesus talk that someone has with him. It's like, hey, Brent. The hand on the shoulder. It's like a firm look in the eye, and it's like, you did good. But I think you should just call the defense. And I want him to be like, yeah, I've been thinking about it. I think that'd be the... And I want everyone to be like, all right, cool. Like, we're just going to call the defense, and we'll go get...
Pave the way for Ben Arbuckle.
No.
Why not?
Seeing that happen with Lincoln Riley, I don't need young. He'd be 30. He'd be 30 and be a head coach.
Yeah.
I mean, that's no.
What else could you ask for?
Mike Gundy gets fired and come here.
Nah, are you being serious?
Nah, no. Mike Gundy, that'd be hilarious. All these people were just like,
dude, that'd be
hilarious though.
I don't even think he would do that. No way. He hates OU. He thinks y'all.
But his brother coached here, though.
He thinks y'all are the reason that the Bedlam doesn't happen anymore. He's like, they don't want to play us anymore.
Yeah, but then whenever you get to our facilities and you have the things that we have, you're like, you know what? Maybe Norman. This place kind of nice. This place kind of nice, man. They actually have real natties. We didn't have to claim ours. He's like, back in my old school, well, they just came up to me and said, hey, we just claimed the 1945. Whoop-de-doo. I wasn't born.
Where's my ring?
Like, what does that mean to Mike Gundy? No, but, I mean, I don't want to fire Brent because I don't know who you get in to replace Brent, but also, like, something's
got to change.
Something's got to change. You got to shake the tree. I mean, obviously, our athletic director is leaving. I don't know if he's gone or if he's leaving at the end of this football season. Joe Gustiglione.
Didn't he just like resigned, didn't he? Like
yeah.
He's not going anywhere like else, is he?
No, I mean he was the dude that hired Bob Stoops. I mean he's been around for a very long time. He looks like a Crip but in a mafia suit. Have you seen his fedoras?
Yeah, I've seen him.
Bruh's fitted
times.
I don't know who dresses him up. They do a good job. That's my AD.
He's not that old, is he? What is he in his 50s?
Nobody probably just has stupid money, and I assume his kids are getting
tired of
now that we suck. I don't want to be the AD. You have to worry about the NIL era now.
Yeah.
You freaking calling Trae Young, he's the GM of your basketball team? What does that even mean? What does that even mean?
It means, hey, Trae, can you slide us like $1 million?
Like, is Baker Mayfield, when he's done, is he going to be the GM of the football team?
Yeah.
Where he just gets to make phone calls? But I guess he makes phone calls now for us. Call John Mateer. Did you know that OU landed the #1 woman recruit this past cycle?
Aaliyah Chavez or whatever?
Yeah. You know Trae Young called her?
Yeah.
That's what the basketball GM does.
We'll see how
recruits.
Yeah, I don't know why she wanted to go to Norman. Well, I mean, I guess they probably paid her the most.
Money, Jordan, and Trae Young. Why not?
Yeah, everybody thought she's from Lubbock. Everybody thought she was going to go to, like, Texas Tech. She was like,
they stink, though. And
so does OU.
No, our women's team is good.
Women's basketball team is good.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't keep up with.
Yeah, you sleep. We were first or second round exits in the tournament, but they don't play 64. I think they only play like.
No, they do 64. No.
I thought it was 32-16.
I thought they did 64 because I'm.
They have 64
maybe it is
Division I women teams that can.
Wait, let me fact check this.
I thought they started at 32. I could be wrong, but I thought it was.
Because I made a women's bracket.
You made a women's bracket?
And I did. Yeah, there's 64.
They play. Then I think OU made it to regionals because they lost to a name school. Meaning they didn't go lose like.
I just know like, women's basketball wise that like, UConn and Paige Beckers.
No, OU is nice for like. Obviously, South Carolina is on a whole nother level. UConn's on a whole nother level. But OU fields a competitive women's team every single year, and their coach is great. Her name's a little funky. I can't think of it right now. But she's a great coach. She gets me fired up. And her daughter, they had a clip of her one year. Her daughter was probably 10 rows up in the stand screaming at the players. Like, get back on
Good.
D, like, put your hands up. I'm like, this girl needs to get on the bench, like mom, like daughter. But I know it was pretty cool to see. But no, OU fields a pretty competitive women's team every year.
Tennessee's getting there. I follow Tennessee. I should give
the
myself
Lady
more.
Vols, they used to be dominant.
I know, Pat Summitt days.
Pat Summitt.
They're getting back there. I should give myself more credit. I don't follow women's college basketball, but
I follow my team.
Ever since Angel Reese became a thing, I've kind of like just seen it.
You have to. It's shoved down your throat now.
Yeah.
I'll say it's shoved down your throat.
Did you see Angel Reese's quote? I gotta pull this up. Maybe I don't have it on here. She said that I want the Angel Ones, her new shoe. She was like, I want the Angel Ones to be a household name. Like, people are going to wear them like Jordans. I think the Reebok as well, if that helps.
That's when Uncle Shaq needs to step in and we're like, hey, like I make
Pipe
Shaq
down.
ones and sell them at Walmart. Like, that's how you get your shoes to become a household name. Could you imagine someone pulling up to the park in like actual Shaq 4s? You're like, oh, dude, I'm rocking the Shaq 4s.
I couldn't. I don't think I've ever seen somebody actually play in Shaqs. I think the only time I've seen people wear Shaqs is if it's like...
At the YMCA?
Yeah. Or they're like...
I've played in Shaqs once. You ever like... I used to get picked up for like summer basketball teams. So one time I was leaving a baseball game and I forgot to bring my basketball shoes. So we just stopped at Walmart and I got Shaqs from Walmart.
Hey,
I hooped in some Shaqs.
That's what the good price can do for you. You can just
one-time use.
Pick up some
I don't even know if I brought them home. I don't even. We might have just like left them outside the gym and just like made a free donation just like to the world.
Somebody will wear them.
Somebody will wear them. I didn't need them, so I was like, hey, instead of these rotting away in my closet, I'll donate these.
All right, let's get into actually, what should we cover college-wise again? We'll save the locks.
Do you have any Tennessee insight that you can give us on your? I know you're fired up for Joey Aguilar.
Honestly, no, not at all.
Look at him, fired up for Joey Aguilar.
I know. I'm honestly, I wouldn't say more interested, but I'm very interested to see. Like, I will be keeping up with Nico. I want to see what he does at UCLA. I'm glad he's gone. That kid's. He says it wasn't about the money, Bro, why would you go to UCLA?
Okay, but he was a good player. You just don't like his off the field.
He was not that good. I'm not even saying this because I'm salty or anything.
Was he a freshman?
Yeah,
dude.
I know. I'm not saying he wouldn't have been, but last year he wasn't what he was supposed to be. Nah, I mean,
okay, but also
I would have taken him back.
Play calling wise, I felt last year for you guys was very conservative. You guys had what? Dylan Sampson, was that his name?
Yeah.
I feel like Josh Heupel had a checklist, and one of the things before he would open up the playbook would be feed him 25 times. And then once they did these certain checkpoints on his list, he's like, you know what, then I will throw it. Unless it was we're losing in the fourth, and then there was no more checkpoints. But I swear, obviously you guys were beating the piss out of us. But the Arkansas game, you guys are running the ball. Okay, clearly it hasn't worked, coach. He has 15 attempts on 40 yards. Why don't we sling it one time?
Yeah, but dude, Nico wasn't good. He has all the raw talent in the world. And I'm not saying he might still be good. I don't know how good he'll be UCLA, but
I think you pay the man and deal with it.
$4 million?
How much is Bryce Underwood getting? Is he getting 4?
No, the highest paid quarterback is Darian Mensah at 4, and he's the only one that's making that much money.
Who's that? Who?
Darian Mensah.
Who's that?
He's went to Duke. I think he's from
Duke?
Yeah.
Duke's handing out paychecks?
Yes, dude.
Oh my god.
The highest paid quarterback in college football at $4 million. I think he's
to go 6-6?
I think Darian Mensah.
Am I sleeping on Duke?
Where is he from? He's from Tulane. He went to
Duke.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and do some research, but I'm not familiar on that brother's game.
You've never even heard of him?
No.
Hang on.
He played at Tulane last year? Is he light skinned?
Yeah. It's insane.
I think OU played Tulane last year.
Yeah, they did. Right? I think so.
Dude,
I'm trying to find the highest
paid. Yeah, because we played Mario Williams. Oh, man, I can't remember now. Years blend together whenever your team's not competing for anything.
This is just giving me, evaluations, which obviously... How much do... I don't think Bryce Underwood... I think Bryce Underwood's getting, 2.
I thought he was getting a lot. The Oracle founder, Barstool.
He might be. I don't know. But I know we were paying Nico 2. And he
wanted 4?
That's supposed. He says he just wanted to be closer to home. It wasn't about the money. My family, my daddy handled all that. I didn't say that. Yeah, he's from LA. But it's okay, bro. If you want to be in the NFL, first of all, you're not going to get to play close to home. It's just not going to work like that 99% of the time. Second of all, do you want to develop so you can go to the NFL? Brother, UCLA, how many games did they win last year? 4? Why is that?
Because they probably got good boosters.
You are the starting quarterback at the University of Tennessee. You guys just made a playoff.
Okay, let me ask you this. Outside, because I'm not familiar with Tennessee. I've never been. Outside of Memphis, what's the demographic like?
It's Southern.
Southern?
Yeah.
No, I would not call Tennessee.
No, I would say that's really East Tennessee. Yes, where Tennessee is, the school, yeah.
Where's Knoxville?
Yeah.
What's around Knoxville? Is it
It's East Tennessee. Nashville's in the middle. That's more
country out there
in Nashville.
Yeah.
Nah, that's
Or no. In Knoxville.
You're getting there. There's outskirts. I wouldn't say in Knoxville.
A kid from LA. You think he's
Okay.
Wow.
I didn't realize that's where you're going with that.
I just think the culture shock would be huge.
No, I don't think it's like that. It's not like you're in middle of nowhere Arkansas or
But like I said, I'm not familiar with Tennessee's game.
No,
Never been out there.
It's not I don't think it's something that you'd be culture shocked from, unless.
Where's he from in LA?
I don't
Long Beach or something?
Actually, yeah, I think that is. I think that's where he went to Long Beach Poly or something.
Okay, then Snoop Dogg. Put Snoop Dogg in the middle of East Tennessee. It's gonna look a little weird. Is that Dolly Parton County?
That's Nashville. It's Nashville.
close enough though.
Yeah.
Probably people y'all pick the banjos at midnight for something. Rock it up, yo.
Why does it matter if you're getting $2 million to play college football for 2 years?
Maybe he thinks he's better.
Grow up.
I wouldn't want to go to Tennessee. It's on my dream school, definitely for sure.
Honestly,
UCLA is though. I swear. Back in the day, if I was like, yo, if I was a 5-star recruit, I'm going to UCLA.
If you're a 5-star recruit,
yeah,
you're going, and UCLA offers you $1 million, but Georgia, Tennessee, Ohio State, and Alabama offer you 1.5. You're going to UCLA.
I'm gonna get death threats if I go to any of those other schools and go 8-4. I go at 8-4 at UCLA with the amount of boosters and the fact that I'm in LA. I might be the next race thing is Tom Brady. Boosters, LA.
You're not going to the NFL.
I might. Caleb Williams didn't even up to USC and disappeared. They were terrible. His that last year, did they even have a winning record? They make a bowl.
Yeah,
the 500 team.
I think they won 6 or 7.
He made the NFL. I think if you got the talent, people will show up. And I think now that NIL's involved, I think that's definitely changed the game. If you can just, it's football now with NIL. It's not as much of a team sport anymore.
Yeah,
like dudes are definitely competing for themselves.
Yeah.
So yeah, if I can go anywhere in the country, UCLA. I'm going to Cajun County, LSU.
All your money's getting taxed at UCLA. Is it worth it? I'd rather go to TCU.
But what if I use my parents' mailing address? If I still resided, my license is Oklahoma.
That's a good question. I honestly don't know.
Like the Shohei thing,
maybe the NCAA will make you ineligible. I don't know.
Because Shohei, he's just deferring all that money, so I think he can move to Florida, and then when those paychecks start coming in, he's not getting taxed.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question, but
so that's what I'm saying. I
don't know. It's a good question.
If my NIL fund is in my mom's name or something, so it all gets paid out to her in Oklahoma.
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe I could be an NIL agent.
Can you defer this? Can you defer this until I'm not in college anymore, so I can go work at the insurance firm in Oklahoma and then be making way more money?
Go get an hour on the clock to say I was an employee. Yeah. Fill out that W-2 that says I worked in Oklahoma. Okay.
Question. Now, living in the world of NIL nowadays in 2025. Do you prefer how it is now, or do you prefer how it was 5 years ago?
For the sport, definitely how it was 5 years ago. It doesn't feel like I'm watching college football now. Now that they're paid student athletes, I'll say it. They deserve the hate. Yeah. You want to get paid like you're in the pros? Then open up that Instagram DM, buddy. We're coming in. All this Venmo transactions between Arch and John Mateer. Great. Welcome to the big leagues, bub. This is what you want.
You're a pro athlete now. Yeah.
I think it's all's fair in love and war. I think that if you want to get paid like that, then I'm gonna boo you. And if I see you in public, I'm like, hey brother, you stank it up. That was embarrassing. If I were you, I would seriously consider leaving the town. Give him a little kind southern threat. But you're getting paid now. It's different.
Yeah.
You're, boo-hoo. You're still getting $1 million to suck. To suck. How hard is your life? You're an SEC quarterback, and you're getting $1.2 to suck. And in fact, you don't even have to play the last half of the season. We're going to put a true freshman in for you. Yeah, if I see you in public, I'm going to treat you how I would treat Sam Darnold. If Sam Darnold walked in right now, you blew it for us last year. Regular season, me people. We won. We did nothing because of you. And we had everything. So I think that, no. I think the NIL has definitely ruined. And especially, actually, committing. You might as well commit to 3 schools. Yeah. I'm gonna commit to Clemson, but my second option's Alabama and Georgia. So that way, if we suck at Clemson, these are my other.
But
commits.
That's only right now. Senior year might be different.
Right.
Okay, there's gonna be more coaches hitting me up.
I have 4 commitments, and then the portal opening before the playoffs. Like when Penn State's quarterback was like, "Guys, like because of the way that the portal set up, I have to leave the team." And he did. I'm like, that's what you have to do. Yeah. By the way, is that the kid that's starting at Colorado?
No, the Penn State. No, that kid is at Mizzou, and he's in a 2 quarterback battle week 1.
Okay, that's okay. I wasn't sure who was who.
Caden Salter's from Liberty.
But yeah, no, I definitely like football how it was 5 years ago. I mean, and obviously, like I miss Bedlam. I miss dog walking my former brothers.
Bro, it's kind of hard to remember. Like I don't even remember. I do remember, but like I don't remember the not NIL era as far as like the transfer portal was like nothing like this. Do you think there should be a cap on transfers? How many times you can transfer?
Yeah, 1 time.
That's how it used to be, wasn't it?
But if it was in conference, I think you could do it an unlimited amount of times because Baker Mayfield got a year back because it was within the conference.
Yeah. Okay. So
he had to petition for it.
Like, there's kids that I think it's almost more common now that these quarterbacks have transferred more than once than maybe not more common, but there's multiple players on every single team that have transferred at least 2 times, maybe 3. There's dudes on their Kentucky's quarterback, Zach Calzada. He's on his 4th school. I think there's a good amount of players on their.
That's what I'm saying. School. Like committing means nothing anymore. Like that stuff's garbage.
There's also a high school kid that's committed and flipped like 5 times. I saw this the other day. I don't know. He's literally committed to like every school.
I've seen that. I mean, Jamar Chase was committed to freaking Kansas
and Florida. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, like commits like whenever. Like, first of all, I don't care until it's signing day. Yeah. I don't look at recruiting at all until it's signing day and when kids actually sign. Like, yeah. I don't buy into the whole like. Is it On3 that does it? Or
yeah.
Who does?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, our crystal ball prediction. Shove it up yours, dude. I don't care. I don't care who your insider is, bro. Like, till he signs, it literally means nothing. Yeah. Like, oh, but we get to post a cool graphic and
then the kids will flip on signing day.
Yeah. And they're like, and their mom's like, Auntie's like in the back going crazy. No, committing's dumb. The NIL era, I think it should just allow players to get harassed more. Like I saw Venmo came out and it's like, oh, we're going to protect college athletes. That's weak. That's soft.
Yeah.
Like, the moment that like John Mateer starts pooping it up and people are going to let everyone know, well, where'd he come from? The Pac-3?
Yeah.
Well, we got a Pac-3. I mean, like, what do you expect? Like, we got... Yeah. McDonald's, and we thought we were eating mahogany.
He's making, how much is he making? 1.5?
A lot. I mean, there's a lot. He might. The problem is though, Norman is such a dumpster fire. Like if the O-line's bad, do you fire your O-line coach that historically has just continuously put out guys into the draft? Do you fire your head coach that's clearly inept when it comes to the NIL portal? I don't even understand like how you can just... He doesn't get it, and that's why we had to go freaking steal the Senior Bowl guy, Jim Nagy. Do you know that?
No.
The dude that literally ran the Senior Bowl up until 3 months ago. He's our GM of football.
Oh, nice.
But what does that mean though? What does it mean? You just don't, instead of being like, Coach Bray, I want to get paid more. You call Jim Nagy, like, Jim, I want to get paid more. I don't think that old coaches are the move anymore. Like, I definitely think you're people like Kenny Dillingham at Arizona State.
That's why I'm saying Ben Arbuckle.
That's too young though. I think
Kenny Dillingham is the same age.
No. Kenny Dillingham has kids. Ben Arbuckle should not have kids at 29. I hope not.
Kenny Dillingham is
33, I bet.
35.
Even better.
Bro, that's not but
6 years older?
How old is Ben Arbuckle's 29?
29, dude. He could be a graduate assistant at some schools.
He'll be 30 in September. I think that's. Imagine if you'll have an amazing offense, people and you guys lose 5 games, they're gonna be like, hire Ben.
The problem though is that if John Mateer if we do anything amazing on offense, he's gone to the league. I think the quarterback class is very soft. I think it's wide open. I'm not saying John Mateer is an NFL guy by any means at all, but I mean clearly people are drafting Tyler Shallow or whatever that dude's name is.
So Brent Venables is calling plays defensively, and Ben Arbuckle's calling plays offensively.
And I think Brent is going to get too sucked into the defensive side.
Good. Go be the defensive coordinator.
That's what I'm saying. I wish that he would just go to the team or go to whoever's in charge. Jim Nagy. I don't even know who's in charge anymore. I don't even know if we have an AD. I don't know if Joe's gone yet. Right now,
just be like, I step down.
Yeah,
I still want to be here.
Can I just be Can I be the defensive coordinator? I don't even know who our defensive coordinator is. I don't even know why we have one.
That's what I was about to say.
Fire him. No, I don't know what you do. I think you maybe call up Brian Bosworth. Because at that point, you just need somebody like a Dan Campbell to just rally the troops.
Yeah.
If you have a coordinator,
I just can't imagine getting fired up listening to Brent Venables pregame speech. I've seen multiple coaches like
Dan Lanning.
Dan Lanning speeches are amazing.
Kirby Smart.
A lot of guys there's a lot of coaches.
John Gruden.
Yeah.
John freaking Gruden.
It's just Brent Venables.
He should be our head coach.
Brent Venables is just there's no way we're circled around him, and I'm just
Jim Nagy,
fired up.
Go out and hire John Gruden right now. Do you know how entertaining that would be?
Dude,
someone that's never played college football. He doesn't have to be in charge of the money. He doesn't have to call the offense. He doesn't have to call the defense. All he has to do is just scream at the players. Fire me up.
I would love to see John Gruden coaching. I think
chucking headsets.
I think he's an amazing coach. Yeah, that'd be. Why did he didn't he have some racist thing come out?
No, he's winning though.
Huh?
Just recently it came out. He said I beat the case. Take me to trial. Yeah.
I wonder if he has any interest in coaching.
I think they just blackmailed him. I think that he knew some stuff about the NFL, and then they were like, dirty emails. You're fired. We hate you. You're racist. Because it's getting taken to court or something. He's I think he's winning the battle right now.
I think I saw something that said he said that he wants to be coaching in the next 5 years. I may be tripping, but I feel I think he is interested in it. I would love to see him, specifically in college.
He recently
with some NIL money. It would be very interesting.
He recently was at Georgia, and he was speaking to them, and he was like, what I would do to be a coach in the SEC. You can come coach here, coach. We'll take you. We'll take a little Super Bowl winner. But I think that, I don't know, almost, I look at the Lions last year, coaching staff-wise. And I guess this is how I want to, make comparisons to, coaching staffs moving forward. Clearly, Ben Johnson, best coordinator in the NFL last year.
Yeah, he's Bears now, right?
Yeah, Aaron Glenn, best coordinator in the defense last year with the Jets now. Dan Campbell, I think he was just a yeller. Do you think he's really in there, teaching guys, No, obviously he's, he has some stuff to share.
He's definitely more of just the...
He's the motivator. He's not the teacher.
Yeah.
And so that's what I'm interested to see if we'll ever get... Because, I like how Mike Gundy does it down there.
Yeah,
he just gets the boys rallied.
Yeah.
But the problem is you have to trust your coordinators. I think you would trust Brent Venables and Ben Arbuckle as coordinators if you had... I'm not saying John Gruden, but if you had somebody that was just a yeller, someone that was just agitated and just wanted to win.
Yeah.
But Brent Venables definitely isn't that guy. He's definitely not getting me fired up.
Yeah, no, I agree. He's
someone where you're in his press conference where you're sipping your water just to stay awake. You're like, oh fuck, I'm out of water. You're like, oh. And Brent, you're peeling your eyes open.
Yeah, and even I don't know. Every time I see him talking, in his press conferences, but also I've seen some clips of him talking in the locker room. And like even like after a win, and just be like, "Yeah, we did this, good job, boys." And it's like
he still talks like a coordinator. That's like, "Coach, you got anything?" And he's like, "Oh, way to hustle, way to really, rally to the football. I like what I saw out there." He still gives like coordinator speeches.
Yeah.
That's what I'm interested. I mean, like, but Ben Arbuckle said he'll be on the field calling plays.
I am interested to see the offense this year because I think John Mateer's good.
I think he's non-power forward good. I mean, like you said, the SEC is different, but he's an experienced. I think he's a redshirt junior, I believe.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's gonna be. If y'all pay that much money to two guys in a row and they're both
cheeks,
then I mean, who's next up? I guess it would be John again, but
yeah, I mean, he'd probably just come back. Michael Hawkins, though, because what I'm hoping is that we can redshirt Michael Hawkins this year. Because last year he was a true freshman.
Yeah,
it's because Jackson Arnold, terrible. But no, I'm hoping we can redshirt him to keep him a year. Because he's not going anywhere. His brother, we just signed his brother. His dad is an alumni and played in the league.
Yeah.
And Michael Hawkins isn't going anywhere. And I always love homegrown talent. Plus, I like it whenever it means something more. Just like whenever they have some pride. But, it's a lot of question marks on offense. Our freaking backup outside linebacker / edge rusher is our starting tight end this year.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, he's like, isn't he like 6 foot?
6'2". I mean, I think that's what you list on the depth chart, but I think he's closer to 6 foot.
That's a small tight end.
He's a social media warrior getting thrusted into a starting tight end role in the SEC. He'll have to get off social media if he has a terrible year. I follow him because I always thought his tweets were funny because he never played, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, be the jokester. It doesn't matter. You don't have to play. But you're the starting tight end now. Like, let's maybe put down the Twitter and maybe do anything. Because you haven't done anything we've been paying you to literally just sit and munch on cafeteria food for the last 3 years.
Yeah, I actually heard that on the Sports Animal the other day that he was going to be the starting tight end. I was like, that's the best option that you'll have.
Did you see Bauer Sharp last year? Allegedly, he was supposed to be awesome.
He's at LSU now, right?
Yeah, good.
With Nick and
it's our Trojan horse. It's our Trojan horse. Send him over to sabotage Garrett Nussmeier, my boy.
Him and Nick Street Clothes Anderson.
Yeah, Nick Street Clothes Anderson. Well, it'll be interesting to see if magically the injury bug has cleaned him now that he's left. Yeah. If he's hit that fountain of youth like Kadarius Toney when he left New York.
He got some of that Bayou energy, some gumbo and
alligator heads.
Yeah.
Frog legs.
Maybe a few nice DMs from Livy Dunn. And he's all good to go.
Maybe Angel Reese is firing him up. Uncle Shaq's reaching out.
Yeah. All right, let's get into our college football locks of the week. I'm going to go with 3, and they're all pretty big team games. Nothing like crazy that nobody's going to not know is going on. I'll probably pick... These are 3 locks, but my bookie's minimum bet is $20, so I'm not going to bet all 3 of them.
I just parlay it.
I don't trust myself that much either.
Get your money's worth.
But I am going to be betting on number 4 Clemson at number 9 LSU. They're favored by 3.5.
You like that one?
Like I said, I'm not a fan of Garrett Nussmeier. I think LSU's not as good as people think they are. I'm going to take Clemson and potential Heisman winner Cade Klubnik in that. I'm betting that. Also had number 8 Bama at Florida State. They're favored by 13.5. Florida State won, one game last year?
2.
Oh, my bad.
But, I mean, same difference.
Maybe they're a little bit better, but I'm going to need to see it first. And I think Bama's, as I said, an SEC contender. So I'm going to pick. Yeah, I'm going to think that they win by at least 2 touchdowns. And then number 6 Notre Dame at number 10 Miami. Notre Dame's favored by 2.5. Jeremiah loves a dog. He was your Heisman contender as of a week ago. Still one of the best running backs in the country. Miami has no home field advantage. And I'm going to need to see Carson Beck to believe it at Miami. And I just think Notre Dame's a better team, so I say they win by more than 2.5. Those are my 3 locks.
I like that. I listed a few. I'll run through them very quickly. I'll give you a couple here. These are interesting ones to me. I haven't picked a winner yet. I don't know if I like points versus money line, but these are some interesting lines that I saw over the weekend. Nebraska being a -6.5 favorite. They play Cincinnati at Arrowhead. It's going to be an interesting game. I think that crowd's about 80% Nebraska fans, 20% Cincinnati. I could see that game not getting out of reach, but like the 10 to 14 range for Nebraska.
I know nothing about Cincinnati, so
they still have Luke Fickell. Oh no, he's in Wisconsin.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't have Luke Fickell, then no. But I still just thought that was an interesting line. That one's Thursday night, by the way, or maybe Friday. Can't remember. This one I know is on Friday. Auburn at Baylor. Jackson Arnold and the Auburn Tigers. Are they the Tigers?
Yeah. War Eagle, though.
Which makes 0 sense. Auburn's a favorite, -2.5 on the road at Baylor. I don't see that one being too good for Auburn. I mean, Jackson Arnold didn't prove anything last year.
He hasn't looked good this summer.
He has not looked good over the summer. Is Dave Aranda still the coach at Baylor?
I think so.
I've always liked him as a coach. He's someone like I said, he's a kind of reminds me of like a Dan Campbell, but more reserved. He's not going to let you know on camera.
Yeah.
But definitely, I feel like he gets in your face in the locker room.
Yeah.
You can like smell maybe like some of the coffee that he had that morning. He's definitely going to let you know what he did wrong. I could see Baylor pulling that one out. I wouldn't be surprised. Georgia Tech -4.5 at Colorado. I just forgot his name. I think his name's King.
Haynes King. He's still there?
Still there.
So he's like, what, 25?
Yeah.
Been playing forever.
And then Colorado's playing the other Penn State transfer quarterback. I just forgot his name, too. Slaughter or something? Slavis? I don't know.
I don't even...
The other Penn State kid that transferred out and went to Colorado. They're not starting the freshman.
Oh, Caden Salter. No, he's from Liberty.
I thought he was from Penn State. Maybe I thought Penn State was producing all these transfer caliber quarterbacks.
You know, Caden Salter was at Tennessee once upon a time.
Really?
Got caught one too many times with weed by campus police. Kicked him off.
They have police in Tennessee?
Yeah. At least on UT. All right, continue.
Yeah, Georgia Tech -4.5 is interesting at Colorado. I could see them.
I would take Colorado points, possibly.
Really? I was going to lean the other way and saying that Colorado lost a lot within Shador.
They did.
I mean, obviously Travis Hunter, but more of Travis Hunter because he was playing 2 positions. So they have to go out and get 2 dudes to play what 1 dude was doing last year. Yeah. That's hard.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll have to research Colorado a little bit more, but I like Caden Salter. I think he's good. But obviously you need more than just a quarterback, so
right.
To educate myself.
Virginia Tech out South Carolina, but that one's a markup because I believe that game is being played at Mercedes-Benz in Atlanta. That one's an interesting one to me. Virginia Tech has a lot of returning starters coming back. South Carolina lost a lot, but their quarterback's coming back. I would say they exceeded expectations last year.
Oh, yeah.
And I think they're looking to continue to grow on that. But I just think 7.5 is a lot for a neutral site game. I don't know the alumni too well. I would imagine Virginia Tech travels pretty decent.
I do like Virginia Tech's quarterback, Kyron Jones. Cam Ward's cousin. Almost beat him. He got screwed over by the refs last year. They should have beat Miami.
The refs, and that's what I'm saying. Like, Week 1, those are always the toss-up games.
Yeah.
Neutral site, indoor. I don't know. I could see Virginia Tech beating South Carolina, but I can't contradict myself. I did pick Lenore Sellers to win the Heisman. So, I mean, I if anything, I think it's going to be a very high-scoring game. Might look into taking the over on that one.
Yeah.
That way, don't have to worry about a team winner. Another one that I found very interesting, TCU -3.5 at North Carolina.
A lot of stuff going on with North Carolina.
Gold Digger, Bellastrator, Chapel Bill. What can't they do?
Those are all trademark terms by Bill. Well, I guess it's not Bill. What his girlfriend?
His girlfriend, who's 1 year, about 2 weeks and 1 year older than me.
Bill's how old? 70 something. Pushing 80.
My grandfather's age. Dating your grandma, man. This guy is dating your grandma. And I just think that one's interesting. I don't know much about North Carolina, but I think they've had clearly a lot of off-field distractions. I think that I would probably take TCU points here.
TCU's quarterback, Josh Hoover, he's going to be a guy this year that people are going to learn his name. He's solid. I don't know if you've heard of him, but...
No, well, that helps my minus 3.5. Then these are ones that I am betting on.
Okay.
They're a little funky. I think I'm going to take Kentucky minus 9.5 when Toledo comes to town. I don't know much about Toledo. I know Kentucky's bottom feeder.
This sounds like a game that they...
Trap game.
Wait, so what's your pick here?
I think they want people to... I'm hammering the Kentucky line right now at minus 9.5 before it gets to 10.5. I like Kentucky only having to win by 10 at home against Toledo.
This sounds like a game that Kentucky's paying Toledo $1 million to come play.
You think it's one of those like crazy upsets that you're like, oh, they just got $4 million to go?
Nah. I would take that bet.
Unless I'm overlooking something, it looks like free cash to me.
Okay.
So I really like Kentucky minus 9.5 when Toledo comes to town. South Dakota AK is traveling to Ames, Iowa to play Iowa State and the Cyclones. Minus 14.5.
We're still unaware what South Dakota AK is, correct?
Yes. Whoever Iowa State plays, don't know. But they're only a 2-touchdown favorite.
It's an HBCU.
It can't be.
I think that's what that is.
No, because they don't have an HBU schedule. They look FCS. They play North Dakota State, Murray State, Northern
I can't find anything.
They play Illinois State. So it's like they're playing Illinois State.
What does this say? Let me see this.
It just says South Dakota Coyotes football. But if you look it up on like ESPN or Real, SDAK. I don't know what the AK is.
I think it's just DAK, like at South DAK. I assume that's what that is. But anyway,
not 100% sure.
South Dakota. Yeah, I think it's just South Dakota, the FCS school. But anyways, let me look back at this.
I don't know. It says AK on it.
Continue. They're an FCS school, regardless.
Iowa State minus 14.5. They looked rough against Kansas State, but it was also they were playing on a freaking slip and slide.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I like Rocco Beck. I'm picking Iowa State. I mean, I like them a lot in the Big 12. So I think that line is way too easy. I mean, if OU was minus 14.5 against Illinois State, man, I might put my freaking car on the line.
Yeah.
To win by 2 touchdowns? Because if not, fire the coach. Fire Brent Venables right then and there for beating Illinois State by 13.
Yeah.
If we're in a slugfest like we were with Houston last year when it was like 10-12 in the top of the ninth, it was disgusting.
Yeah.
That's my second one. Third one that I really like, which you were kind of talking me out of it before we got on here, but Utah minus 5.5 at UCLA. Kind of like UCLA here, the points. First home game for Nico, whatever his name is. Back at home. His dad's comfortable, probably up in the suite that he negotiated for himself. Chicken tendies, Dr. Pepper's on ice. Things are looking good for the Alamavala family. Brothers on Scully. I mean, what can't Dad do right now? So I think I'm going to go UCLA against Utah.
Okay.
Those are my 3 locks of the week.
Okay. Makes sense. Now that I'm thinking, I kind of like a few of these. I might bet like a little too much money this weekend and see if I can get lucky.
It's week 1, though. We haven't even got to football. Football is, I feel like, the breadwinner.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
You can't go too great. That's why you have to no more $20 minimums. Why don't we? You can drive up to Kansas. Probably lace down all the $1 bets you can.
Dude, if I could do $1 bets, like, why can't we just sports bet in Oklahoma? I would just go to Remington, I guess, every weekend and put down $25, $5. I'd say 5 locks on here every week, and then I drive to Remington and I put $5 on each of them.
I don't understand. I'm not political, so I don't understand, I guess, like the repercussions of having sports betting legal in your state. But, in New York, it was illegal to sports bet for a long time. So that's why Atlantic City, New Jersey was a big deal.
Yeah.
That first weekend that New York was legalized in gambling, this state made, they said it was close to $1 billion.
It just brings...
It's just, to me, it's free money.
Yeah.
If I'm the idiot that picked something wrong, well, good. You better go pick and fade the highway.
Yeah.
Might as well be called losers highway, and it's just all paid for by the gambling foundation. But call your state representatives. Let them know we want to sports gamble legally here, because no one wants to drive to Kansas or know a guy. No one wants to know a guy.
Yeah.
It's 2025. Let's just sports gamble from our phones.
Yeah, I agree. That'd make it a lot easier. I would literally just place my bets on the pod, just be
this,
just to show you that these are my locks.
Yeah, here's what we're running.
This is my first lock of the week. Place it. Should we get into? I don't even know how long we've been recording. I guess we'll get into NFL a little bit. All the cuts were made. Is there any surprise cuts? I saw a surprise cut. Hunter Renfrow. I thought dude was cooking in camp.
I heard it was a hamstring injury. It was more of an injury thing. They cut him to potentially, hopefully, bring him back when he's recovered. But I don't think anyone's going to be signing Hunter Renfrow anytime soon.
Yeah. Panthers did pick up my guy, Hendon Hooker, so threw him on the practice squad.
They also traded Adam Thielen back to my Vikings, which I think is going to be a huge pickup.
Yeah.
It's going to make J.J. McCarthy a lot comfortable because he needs it. He needs it.
What do you think about J.J. McCarthy? Obviously, I'm into sports cards, and the J.J. McCarthy hype in the card world is, in my opinion, no. It's the opposite. It is insanely high. People are paying insane prices for J.J. McCarthy cards.
J.J. McCarthy
cards, yes. People think he is going to be... I don't know.
The Vikings have never won a Super Bowl, so it is fair to say the first Viking quarterback to win us a Super Bowl is probably going to be looked at the greatest of all time in our eyes for a very long time. Do I think it's this year? Absolutely not.
J.J. McCarthy?
A rookie quarterback?
The dude is literally a handoff merchant, bro. All of college. He made a few good throws in the
Okay, but you have a slot demon in Adam Thielen. You have top 2, not 2 wide receiver.
You just got to get him the ball. It doesn't matter. 2
of the best tackles in the game in Brian O'Neill, Christian Dorsaw. The interior line's rough. We got Jordan Mason, who I think is going to be a leading rusher for... Hey, little fantasy football side note. Don't sleep on Jordan Mason. Don't draft him. Don't draft him.
He was a good... McCaffrey was hurt.
We need Aaron Jones to get banged up a little bit. His ankles are made of glass. You'll probably see Jordan Mason be starting running back. I'd say week 4 or 5, or at least splitting carries consistently. And I told people... I didn't tell people because it was on our scrapped episode. Nick Chubb. Draft Nick Chubb. And then they announced Joe Mixon, IR, first 4 weeks out. Nick Chubb's never looked better.
Yeah.
Never looked better.
Yeah, so... Oh, wait, before we move on, back to J.J. McCarthy, do you think this guy's going to be
the guy? No. When we didn't draft up for Michael Penix, and he went to Atlanta, I got both my quarterbacks. They got Kirko and Michael. That one hurt. So that's when we took JJ. That
JJ McCarthy lasting 3 years in Minnesota.
I mean, do you count his rookie?
No. As a
3 playing seasons. Yeah. 3. The leash is shorter than that. I mean, you're talking about prime, arguably greatest wide receiver of all time years.
So
you're wasting Justin.
So that's what I'm saying. Is he going to be good enough to last 3 years?
No. I think that depending how the year goes and what picks we get, best case scenario, worst, meaning it'd be miserable for me to watch. Best, which is best for the team. Dude's leg fucking breaks again or whatever. His knee. His whatever. I mean, no, I think we wasted that was a bad pick. Like, I texted my brother who's also, I was like, yeah, like, this is not.
Yeah.
This is going to go down as probably Quezzy's worst draft pick.
Yeah, I agree. I just had to ask that because I just see all these people in sports cards spending thousands of dollars on J.J. McCarthy, and I see nothing there.
For my birthday coming up, I specifically told my girlfriend and my family, like, don't get me a J.J. McCarthy. Like, whatever you do, like, don't give me a J.J. McCarthy jersey.
Yeah, because it's getting burned in the next year.
When he's gone, because there's other meniscus that's paper thin, shreds, and we have Robert Griffin the fifth. No one's gonna care about this guy anymore.
Hey, Josh Dobbs, you wanna come on back over to that?
Yeah, I can't believe we that one hurt. Not re-signing Daniel Jones, but I understand it because he is an NFL starter.
Okay, I want to talk about that because Anthony Richardson. I want to talk about Anthony Richardson because he's 23 years old. Obviously, he's a freak athlete.
He's younger than Caleb Williams.
And Jaden Daniels. Is it too early to give up on him? Or are they giving up on him?
I think, yes, they're giving up on him. I think that he's shot himself in the foot by leaving too early. I mean, when he was getting drafted, he had only started, 13 or 15 games in his career. I think whoever was in his corner that was telling him, like, go to the draft, idiot. I wish he could sue them because I think he needed another year to develop.
Yeah.
Then he went to the NFL. Clearly did not get that. But also, like, the Colts, I feel like we're dealing with some stuff inside the doors that, I mean, obviously you'll never know what it's like to, like, actually be inside of an NFL organization. But, I mean, their owner freaking died. And that dude was a huge part of the Colts' success. And then the powers get shifted down to his daughter, who I've heard is an absolute control freak. And I feel like when you know that shift is happening, while also you're having a rookie quarterback with a rookie or a second-year head coach, I think a lot of things were bad inside the building last year. I'm not really blaming Anthony Richardson, but also, like, his play is a lot to blame for. And then the helmet tap.
Yeah.
The coach, I'm tired. Mid-drive.
So is he done in Indianapolis? Will you get another shot? Or is this
It reminds me of Trey Lance minus the injury. It was just his performance was so pathetic.
Yeah.
And then him tapping out. Like, he reminds me, like, I'm putting him in the Trey Lance of, like, what could have been category.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. It's just crazy because he's so young and he's, like, I mean, obviously he's got, so many tools.
He really needs to go to the CFL or the XFL or whatever, UFL or whatever it's called. I mean, like, when the XFL first started, they had some real QBs in the league.
Yeah,
I mean,
and then people would get picked up.
Dwayne Haskins, P.J. Walker, Kyle Slaughter, former Vikings preseason legend, was the quarterback for my XFL Renegades. I mean, so, like, they had dudes that, I don't know, I think Anthony Richardson needs a year to develop, and obviously he's not going to get that riding the pine.
Yeah.
I don't even know if, like, Indy is even the necessary spot for him.
I don't know. Yeah, it kind of seems like almost a Justin Fields situation as well, except the leash was way shorter.
But, like, what do you feel Anthony Richardson's worth draft pick-wise? Like,
That's a good question.
Do you think that he's actually, like, if you're an NFL GM and they're calling you, like, hey, we want to give you Anthony.
It's interesting because NFL trades, like, for NBA, it's way different. Like, people give up, like, first-rounders and trades for, like, role players.
That's because the first round is the only round that means anything in the draft.
I know, but it just sounds, like, crazy when you see, like, star players getting traded for six-round picks. But for Anthony Richardson, I would say a team that actually believes in him would probably be willing to give up, like, dude, I don't know, like a fourth and a fifth rounder or something.
I was thinking like a fourth and a third, or maybe just fourth.
Yeah,
maybe like a fourth and like a kick returner specialist dude that, like, doesn't do anything just to make the roster limit equal. But
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I could see that happening, and then maybe he'll get a shot somewhere else.
Where do you even go? Because you obviously have to go somewhere and be a backup. But then it's like, do you want your starting quarterback to know, hey, we just traded for Anthony Richardson, who could be really great,
Browns,
so don't mess up?
Send him to the Browns.
The Browns are a dumpster fire.
Hey, you were right about Dylan Gabriel, though. He's back up, and then Shadur's third string. Old man Joe Flacco starting, and then they got rid of Kenny Pickett, obviously, but...
Teddy two gloves.
Dude, I saw a video again of the fake slide today, and that's still kind of like, I'm impressed by that video. I watched it again today. I was like, wow, this dude really made a rule because he fake slid.
I was talking to Grant Bethel, who's a huge Pittsburgh Steelers fan. We were actually talking about that play, and he said has set the Steelers back a minimum of 5 years. Minimum of them drafting him. If he didn't go to Pittsburgh University... Like, if he was anywhere else other than, like, the spotlight, playing in the weak, they're in the ACC, right?
Yeah.
Powder puff football. Faking slides in the conference championship. I mean, and the people were like, oh, this is going to be a guy. He's wearing 2 freaking gloves. Fake sliding in the ACC championship game.
Yeah, where's he even at now? Where did they trade him to? The Browns traded him. I don't even know where he's at now.
Someone just got hurt. A backup quarterback just got hurt. Vegas, I thought. Because Aiden O'Connell, freaking broke his wrist.
Yeah, he's up in Vegas. Interesting. Who's their starter?
Gino.
Yeah, that's right.
Flipped off that fan that said Gino's a bust. Did you see that? Yeah. That preseason pick? The double bird, too. That was incredible.
Yeah. I don't even know where we just went off on a tangent. I don't even know where we were. Fantasy, you got any fantasy drafts this week? I have about 4 or 5.
I have one Saturday night, which is tricky. So I'm celebrating my birthday Saturday night. Mm-hmm. I have a fantasy draft scheduled while I'm at the bar.
Okay, well maybe you might construct the best fantasy football team of all time.
I think I'm called the Banquet Bandits or something. We're going a lot of faith, a lot of asking my girlfriend, hey, pick a player, and it can only be one of these 2 options. I don't know. I mean, there's no entry fee, only a punishment. God willing, I'll never come in last.
What's the punishment?
I think of the milk pile.
Okay.
Which is a good one. But we have some people that are lactose. So for some people, it might be half a gallon. Whatever, dude. Poop your pants while you're hitting that lap.
That's even better.
That's not my problem. Don't be last.
Yeah. Honestly, that'd be even funnier if somebody's lactose intolerant and don't get last, bro. Literally just hit the waivers. If...
It's just effort in fantasy football. And the effort is, like you said, setting 3 or 4 waivers.
Yeah. Do the waivers and just do your lineups. Just, at least put in somebody that's not on a bye or not on the IR. Put them in your lineup. Make sure you have your lineup is full of players that are playing. Hit the waivers. If you get in fantasy football leagues and you go inactive after 4 weeks and you stop doing anything, those are literally the people that piss me off.
If I was somehow magically the president of the United States, that'd be jail time for me.
If
you go inactive, first of all, you're getting a fine, and then probably just a public stoning. Boo! This guy kept Joe Burrow when his ACL torn. He started Joe Burrow for 8 weeks. Boo! Because I've played with people like that,
I know.
And every year they're like, "Oh, I want to play again." No, you don't, dude. You're lying. You're lying. We all know you're not going to play after you lose the first 2 games.
Yeah.
Or when Bijan Robinson, his ankle breaks, and you're like, "Oh, I'm not going to play anymore." Why? You took up a whole slot, a whole draft position. People like that, physical harm, public embarrassment, shaming, bring back shaming. Maybe leak an address or 2. This guy quits on fantasy football. If he quits on fantasy football, he'll probably quit on you.
If you don't want to put in Dude, you can put in 30 minutes a week on it and be just fine. If you don't want to put in 30 minutes a week, and that's a fair amount of time. Like you can be fine with that. If you don't want to put in 30 minutes a week, just don't join the league, bro. Just tell me you don't want to play.
No hard feelings.
Like, just tell me you don't want to play, okay? If I text you, hey, you want to be in the league? Yeah, bro, I want to be in the league. Just tell me you don't want to play, bro. I'll find somebody else that wants to play.
Everyone wants to play. There's always someone that wants to play.
So if you're not going to set your lineups, just I don't know, like just do like the NFL app where you like set the lineup and like you play against the computer or something.
The
like,
pick 'em or whatever. Yeah.
Like just
do some FanDuel like salary lineup, play the whole world.
So yeah, that's my stance on inactive fantasy football players. And honestly, if we have any inactive fantasy football players that we know personally, we're gonna rip them on the pod if they go inactive this week.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Because I already have 2 off the top of my head that would go inactive, but we'll save that for when they do go.
Yeah.
I'd actually bet on these 2 people to go inactive. I do have a question for you, wide receiver wise. If Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Drake London, and Amon-Ra have all been picked, you need a wide receiver. No Jettas, no Jamar, no Drake London, no Amon-Ra. Give me 3 wide receivers. You're like, all right, like I need one guy that can catch some passes.
Let me think here. Putting me on the spot, like going through teams. No Justin Jefferson, no Jamar, no Drake London. Who's I think is Nico Collins healthy?
I think he should have a huge year. I mean, Stephon Diggs is gone. We obviously know that he's not the greatest of teammates in the locker room. Probably treating you wise. I'm sure he's a great teammate. Like, he'd probably fight for you. I don't think he was a nice guy. But I think Nico Collins should have a big year. We were talking earlier. You like Brian Thomas Jr.
Yeah, I was about to go Brian Thomas. Obviously, I mean, CeeDee Lamb is probably the best receiver they didn't mention.
Right. Oh, yeah, I did forget about CeeDee. I just disrespect Dallas so much. I forget they're at work sometimes.
And then, I mean, if Malik Neighbors gets any better, I mean, he's a solid 15 points
You don't worry about their quarterback. Have they named a starter of the Giants?
Yeah,
is it Russell?
Yeah.
They're going to be bad if Russell starts.
Yeah.
I think they need to play Jackson Dart.
I do think, obviously, I looked up like a list of receivers. Puka's up there, maybe. He doesn't get touchdowns, though. He just gets receptions and yards. So if you're in a PPR league.
Did they get rid of the turf in SoFi?
I don't know.
Or are they still turf?
That's a good question.
I don't draft Rams players. Or who's the other people that Chargers? I try to not, because I'm scared of the turf monster there. That and MetLife, but Jets and Giants are so bummy. You don't have to really worry about picking players.
Is there any receivers? I'm like looking at this list of receivers that I'm like, who could have like a breakout year here? And I see, okay, AJ Brown, he's a good one, but
with Devontae Smith, and they just got the other Alabama or the other wide receiver from Alabama that played with Devontae Smith. I thought.
I don't know who that is.
They just acquired some Alabama wide receiver.
Is Marvin Harrison Jr. worth? I think Terry McLaurin. He's staying in Washington finally.
Oh, so I love Terry McLaurin. I'd take
Xavier Worthy with no Rashee Rice for 6 weeks at least. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And Cooper Kupp. That's going to be interesting.
With Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
My thing is, I mean, obviously we all saw it in the last 2 games of the Vikings season. Sam Darnold, if you put one dude in his face, he's literally going to piss down his leg like a scared baby deer and just stand in the middle of the road and just get hit by the car over and over and over, and it's never going to learn to move. I think that Smith and Njinga, Cooper Kupp, there's like 2 of the same players.
Yeah, I think Seattle will be decent.
You think they're gonna be good?
Kenneth Walker's a dog. I like him if he can stay healthy.
True.
If Sam Darnold can be like the 2024 Vikings first like 8 games.
I think a lot of that was scheme. And first of all, there's a handful of plays where he literally was like, screw it. Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, and it worked.
And it worked.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a 7-yard touchdown where he literally just threw as high and far as he could. He was like, thank God he's the greatest ever. Because that's a pick. Any other team? Who would you pick as like a Super Bowl contender right now?
I mean, obviously, like, people are going to say, like, Chiefs and Eagles, but, like, as far as, like, somebody that's, like...
Yeah, if you didn't have to pick, like, Chiefs or Eagles, like, who do you think has some, like... Do you think that the Broncos could possibly creep up and make a push for their division? And the Chiefs, Raiders, and Chargers? I think that division looks pretty good this year.
Yeah,
it looks pretty the same, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like the Chiefs don't really get better. Like, they just are. They're just always going to be up there.
Right. And I think that they're now in the later half, and I'm saying this, like, later half of Patty's athletic career, meaning, like, being able to still get away with scrambling him out. Like, obviously that stuff's not going to last forever. I mean, look at Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
I think that this year, that division, is it the AFC West?
Dude, I'm terrible with NFL divisions.
I think it's the AFC West. Whatever their division is. I think that's the most wide open that division has been probably since the dominance has started, like this season.
Yeah.
Like, I would say that the Broncos have... I mean, they're going to have a good defense. Patrick Surtain, obviously, amazing. Nick Bonito, OU DNA, stud off the edge. But I don't know, I mean, Sean Payton, I feel like you can't count out Sean Payton's team. Bo Nix,
he was solid. Maybe he'll get... If he gets any better, I mean... who are the receivers? Cortland Sutton and...
Marvin Mims. I think Marvin Mims is going to be wide receiver,
I think he'll have a breakout year.
I think he's going to be real good. And they still have 2 running backs there, or no? Or they lost Javonte Williams. Who's the other one?
Dude, I don't even know.
I had him in fantasy.
Jaleel McLaughlin? No, he was probably like...
No, that was like wide receiver or running back 3.
Yeah, I don't even know. I can't think.
Do you like the Bills at all?
Yeah, they'll be up there. I mean, I think they're
in the AFC with the Ravens.
Yeah. Yeah, Bills, Ravens. What do we think about the Bengals this year? Obviously, they had a terrible year last year. Are they going to, like, get back to where they were, like, 3 years ago?
I think if everyone can look at each other in the face and say, hey, we can't play defense, like, we're going to have to
score 50
run.
points.
Nah, but not even that. Just, like, run a more conservative style offense. I'm not saying don't chuck it 40 times a game, but, dude, hand the ball off one more time to Chase Brown. Maybe slow down the tempo a little bit. Like, I don't know, they have to work the clock a lot, I think, to actually win ball games. Because I don't think the defense got any better. All you did was, in fact, just re-sign players, and that was a whole ordeal.
Yeah. Another thing that just came to my mind: how many concussions away is Tua from being out, like, for good?
I think 1. Like, I thought he was done when he did the head first and literally pooped his pants. I was like, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Dude, he's going to... And is he going to go a whole season without getting 1 concussion? Like, probably not.
So you're saying you're not drafting Tua Tagovailoa in fantasy?
Nah.
It's a liability.
I am not drafting Tua in fantasy. I would rather just take, like...
Quinn Ewers.
Yeah. Yeah.
You might have a little bit more upside.
Yeah. I would not take him in fantasy. What do we think about Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars? Obviously, I love Brian Thomas, but obviously at the same time, you got to give him the ball. I'm not a fan of Trevor Lawrence. I think he's good enough. He's a good quarterback. He was hurt a lot last year, right? Most of last year. And then
his head got taken off by Elzier Shahir with the arm bar to the face.
Yeah. So that'll be interesting. I think they were, the year before last, they were pretty solid.
I think what's scary to me is that Travis Hunter is listed as wide receiver 2 and cornerback 4.
Dude, I don't even... Who are the Christian Kirk?
He was...
And Brian Thomas?
Arizona. I thought he was at Jacksonville, then went to Arizona. I don't know what happened to him after that.
Wait, I thought it was the opposite. No, it was the opposite. He's on...
He might be.
Oh, he's on the Texans now. He's probably washed.
Really?
There's a lot of stuff to follow.
Still have Travis Etienne.
Yeah.
Tank Bigsby.
Yeah. He's solid.
Tight end is not Evan Ingram. I liked him. I think
Where is Evan Ingram now? He's not in Jacksonville anymore?
He might be. I thought he was with a young QB.
Evan Ingram's on the Broncos.
Yeah, that's what he's with a young QB.
That's nice.
That which bolsters Broncos a lot, I think.
Brenton Strange. It's the Jags.
He was all right.
Stepping into a larger role for the 2025 season. I'm also very interested to see how the Jets are.
You believe in Justin Fields?
I like Justin Fields.
One read and then scramble.
I think he'll progress from that. I think he'll be better.
With the defensive head coach again?
So you don't believe him? And believe him.
Dude, it's just... I feel like he's going to have like a Baker Mayfield career path. He's like one more team away from finding his fit. It's close.
Okay.
Not with the Jets, though. I don't think Aaron Glenn is telling him too much, especially after watching Jared Goff the last 2 to 3 years. He's like, you can run. If Garrett's wide open, take off, man. Like, Jared never could take off, so I guess just run him, man. Garrett's wide open. So maybe check and see if Brees is chilling in the backfield. If not, take off.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I think Justin Fields will be, and it might not be in New York. I don't know.
Would you start him as a fantasy quarterback this year?
I think there's probably 12 other quarterbacks that are more starting over him. And I'm also very, very intrigued to see, because obviously he's old, and then I saw some training camp highlights the other day of him looking super slow. Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. That's an interesting one. I've been talking to Grant. He's drinking the Kool-Aid. He thinks there's going to be another first-round exit. I don't know if Aaron Rodgers is going to finish the season. And they have DK Metcalf and who else? The guy that invented the terrible towel is going to run some routes this year.
I don't even know.
I don't even know.
I know they have Calvin Austin. He's like a little speedy receiver.
They love having return specialists. Ray McLeod.
Yeah, I don't know who the other guy is. I'm probably blanking. I gotta look.
Who's their running back? Like, I don't even know who's on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
We're probably gonna Okay, so looks like it's gonna be DK Metcalf and Roman Wilson, the Michigan kid, and then Calvin Austin.
A handoff emergency receiver.
That's not gonna go well. And the running backs are Caleb Johnson, the rookie from Iowa, who was a dog. Jalen Warren. I
like Jalen Warren.
Wait, did he go to Oklahoma State? Jalen Warren.
I believe so.
I think he did. Yeah, he went to Oklahoma State. Anyways, wait, where's Najee Harris at?
Chargers.
Where's J.K. Dobbins at? Producer.
Broncos.
Oh, that's who the running back is. Broncos. Yeah, Broncos might.
Broncos have a squad. They have a little squad. Sean Payton can rally the troops together, which I think he can. I think he's capable of it. I don't even think you need Bo. I mean, obviously you need Bo Nix to. You want to see him progress.
Yeah.
Playing the Raiders 2 times a year, though. I mean, are you threatened by the Chargers? I'm not.
Nah.
So, I mean, that's 3-1 out of those teams. I'd give them 1-1 against Kansas City. So, I mean, they're looking to go 4-2 against the division.
They might be a team to buy some stock in.
Just as a division winner, not a contender.
Yeah.
But I do think they could win the division.
Yeah.
Because I think the Chiefs kind of are going to play the long game this year and play it safe, knowing we just need to get Rashee Rice back on the field. We just need to make sure Travis Kelce can still run routes at the end of the year.
Oh, dude, did you see that Travis Kelce got engaged to Taylor Swift?
No, I didn't see that.
You didn't see that?
No.
Have you been on Instagram?
No, yeah. Everyone was talking about it.
Have you seen every girl's Snapchat story?
I saw something that it was like the worst person you know just posted this on their Instagram story.
Dude, that's literally... The Chargers and Chiefs play week 1. No way I'm watching.
Get her off the football screen.
No way I'm watching. The amount of media coverage that they're going to give her.
My thing is, like, that's fine, but, like, not during the game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind it. Like, it's cool. I guess it's cool seeing, like, these girls care about football. Like, but, like, they don't care about football. Cool? They don't care about football, though.
Yeah, well, they ask them what a first down is, and they might bust out into song.
Yeah, it's insane. And then I guess Justin Herbert's with Madison Beer now. Have you seen that?
I saw he was rocking
a leg sleeve.
One leg sleeve on wine and board game night. Interesting move.
Yeah,
could be the move. When you're an NFL starting quarterback, though, don't worry about damn near anything. Yeah, it's gonna be the move.
Yeah, that might. Yeah, you can kind of do whatever you want, but. Yeah, if you didn't know, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce got engaged.
I feel like we're late news now. By the time this reaches the people.
Yeah. No, everybody's... Dude, imagine if Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift's wedding was a public event. Do you think people would literally travel? Actually, that's a dumb question. They would.
I was going to say, I don't even know if they have a venue big enough for it.
Like, where would they do that at? Just Arrowhead Stadium and you got to claim a ticket?
No. I mean, there's not enough room.
Like, if Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding was a public event, how many people would attend?
People from different countries that couldn't speak English will be like, how do I get to Kansas City, Missouri? Kansas City? Oh, my God. I think my favorite part about the whole thing is that his Instagram handle is still KillaTrav. So, like, I saw the post. I was like, oh, that's awesome. Like, oh, like this beautiful song, these nice engagement photos. Taylor Swift and KillaTrav. Like, I was like, hell yeah, dude. Like, that's what's up.
Hey, good for him.
I heard about this. Imagine being Jason Kelce's wife. What's her name?
Kylie, I think.
Kylie Kelce?
Yeah.
I thought her name was similar to the last name. Imagine you're back in Cincinnati. This guy hits you up on Tinder, and he's like, hey, I play football for the team. And you like, oh, you marry him, you have all these kids. Like, oh, it's Jason Kelce. And then your freaking sister-in-law is Taylor freaking Swift. And that all led to you going to the bar. Like, Tinder led to Taylor Swift being your sister-in-law. You want to talk about hitting lottery.
Yeah.
Kylie Kelce, she hit it.
Yeah, that's I wonder, yeah, that's insane.
The butterfly effect from, like, going and meeting up with this guy on Tinder that said he plays for the football team. Years later, Taylor Swift is your freaking sister-in-law.
Yeah.
The most famous person in the world.
Yeah. That's crazy to think about. It's insane. Good for her. Good for the whole Kelce family.
Yeah.
Good for
Mama Kelce. She was amazing.
Yeah.
When they were in the Super Bowl together and they kept having her. She had the split jersey.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah.
I mean, they were great people. I don't have any ill feeling towards the Kelces. I just wish they stopped talking about Taylor Swift during the football game. The football. Oh, it's cool. I just mute the TV or.
Yeah.
I close my eyes. But no, it's interesting.
Do not tune into week 1 then, because
no.
I want to, like, just to see, like I would love to count how many times they say Taylor Swift. But, like, I wouldn't be able to sit through the whole game and, actually.
I assume that's going to be a noon game. That's week 1.
Probably.
I'll probably be too upset because OU plays Michigan that Saturday. And I have to
And you just got cooked by a true freshman, Bryce Underwood?
I'm not getting cooked, but that Saturday has potential to be very... I'll be very hydrated, to say the least. I'll be very hydrated. If the OU loses to a true freshman, I might go down there personally and spray paint Fire Brent along the stadium. Because if you lose to Michigan, I have no faith you beat freaking Auburn. And then we're 2-2, and we go play Texas, and then that's the season. It's literally loss.
SEC, man. Welcome to the SEC. All right, is there anything else? We've been recording for a Batman. Is there anything else you want to cover before we wrap it up?
I don't think so. Thanks for sticking with us. Welcome back.
There'll be some clips off this one for sure.
Appreciate it.
Smash those locks. They're all hitting. Maybe I'll bet them all. We'll see. Clemson for sure. Clemson is winning by 4 more points. Appreciate y'all listening. As always, we will be back next week. Peace.